Hello guys, this is Shar. Welcome back to the channel. Now I am here to discuss last week's episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, I'm just gonna jump right in because I don't do full-on reviews. It's just little scenes and little this and little that sticks out to me. Now, this particular episode, last episode was I wouldn't say boring, but the juicy episode was the episode before last. This one was just kind of like the finalization of what took place at the barbecue beforehand. But the girls are at the gym. This was initiated by Mel. She wanted Kimmy and Tisha to get together to talk about basically the details of that barbecue and what happened and what went wrong. Naturally, when Tisha got out of the car, she had an attitude because she doesn't want to discuss it. She has no problem with constantly talking about any and everybody else's business with the girls and whomever else will listen, but she don't want to talk about her ish because she knows that there is some mess in the game as it relates to Marsau, as she's probably known all along, but no one else knew that she was aware of things early on. That's what I think. But now that people are becoming aware of his infidelities, allegedly, now she got a problem. She got to get real defensive and real crunk with people because now the secret is out that, well, the secret has been out that he may be a cheater, allegedly, but the secret is also out that she knows about it, or she has wind of something, but she refuses to actually find out. And who knows, she may have actually found out. She's just not telling the world, of course, right? She's just not mentioning it to anyone, but she probably have followed a couple of breadcrumb trails and, found the linebacker or something. Who knows? But anyway, so yeah, she has an attitude. She doesn't really say much to Mel. Mel like, whatever, I'm going to get through this scene. I'm going to ask what I want to ask because y'all didn't have no problem with doing it with me. So, slap. I've actually taken that from Martell. That is my new word, slap, because his ass needs to be slapped. But so yeah, they all fight, and then Kimmy gets there. She pulls up in her Jeep, didn't she? Yeah, she had her Jeep that she loves so much. And yeah, they get in there and they discuss And basically, Tisha didn't want she didn't want to discuss anything. Like, Mel asked her a couple of questions. I can't even remember now. I knew early on, like a day or so ago, and now I can't even remember the questions that she asked. But Mel threw out a few things. It wasn't even anything that serious or, whatever that she would get so mad about. But it was just the fact that they were recapping, and she knew that they were going to recap that, that afternoon at the barbecue. So if it was like that, you shouldn't even came, Tisha, like for real. But hey, I guess she just really wanted to see what bag Mel was coming out of, and now that she saw what bag Mel was coming out of, she kind of just bounced out of there because she was like, nope, I'm tired. I don't want to talk about it. No, I'm tired of talking about this. And that's because she knows there's some validity to what this guy is saying, even though he's trying. I've been hearing like he's trying, what's his name, Boogie or Butch or Bugsy or whatever. He's trying to backtrack, saying that he didn't say this and he didn't say that. But Kiki has some type of proof. I think she recorded certain parts of their discussion or whatever. And she sends out little tidbits when she does her lives here and there. I don't really know what's up with that because I have not really followed that with her too much. So, but I mean, we all know that it's some truth to it because, like Kiki said, Tisha says, where there's smoke, there's fire. She wasn't talking about her situation. She was probably talking about Mel and Martell or some other people. But she's absolutely right. Where there's smoke, there is fire. So you need to get to waving and get to billowing through that smoke so you can find out what the heck is going on. For real, for real. But unless she likes being in the dark. She also strikes me as one that likes to be in the dark. But yeah, so basically Tisha left. And so, Mel and Kimmy, they stayed on. And Kimmy, Kimmy, I don't know. She's getting on my bad side. I know she's a recoverer. She's a conqueror and all of that. I get it. But she, I don't know. Her husband must have had a talk with her like, you need to ride for Tisha. That is your sister-in-law. She got your back. You got hers. We the Scots. We got to have a united front. Yada, yada. Somebody told her something. Just like somebody pulled Tisha to the side. I think someone pulled Kimmy to the side. I really think it was her husband. Because, for the same things and the same reasons why she was having a problem with Tisha. What was that? 2 seasons ago? I don't think it was last season. I think it was a season and a half ago or 2 seasons ago. This same reason why she was having a problem with Tisha and Miss Wanda is the same way that she is riding for Tisha right now. You know what I mean? As far as I haven't actually heard her support a lie, but she still, and correct me if I'm wrong, she may have supported a lie. I just can't think of one right now coming from Tisha. But the same way that she was standing on the fact that she wasn't going to support Tisha in these lies and support her with all this antics and shade that she throws at people. She's not standing for and standing in agreement with her on that stuff. And that's exactly what she's currently doing right now. Like, she is a cheerleader for Tisha. She's riding with her. And it's just like, ick. Like, ugh. Like, really, Kimmy? I really don't like the way, in this particular scene, when Mel was just like, I don't think she wants to talk about it. She's still mad, or, something to that effect that Mel said. And Kimmy was like, no. I think she just don't want to talk about it. And it's like, Kimmy, she is mad. What the hell? She is mad. That's why she left like that. You're right. She don't want to talk about it because she's still mad. And she's also deflecting because they had an ish. They're hiding stuff. Like, Marsau knows what the heck is going on because obviously he's in it. He's the one that's cheating. And he knows his wife knows. And that's their arrangement. And as far as I'm concerned, that's what I'm going with going forward. I think he knows that she knows. And she plays her position. She rides the back seat while he's in the driver's seat. And it's a different chick on the passenger seat here and there. That's what I think. It's just a different chick on the passenger side here and there. And yeah, that's what I think. But what else? We will talk about the scene with Martell and Miss Nell. Now, Miss Nell is extra. I love Miss Nell. I think they're a fabulous addition to the show. I really feel like they need to bring Miss Nell and Chris Fletcher on permanently, like full time, and 86 Tiffany and what's his name? Joe Lewis or Lou 86 them. Get rid of them and bring the Fletchers on full time. Now, I mean, I ain't got nothing against Lou, but I hate to say it, but Tiffany, she's I tried to give her a chance. What was that? A couple of seasons ago. But no, Tiffany strikes me as a dang on Karen. She does. Like, she is so... I hate that. I hate to say that about her, but she does. She strikes me as a Karen in a way. And she's mixed. Like, how you gonna be a Karen and you half black? But anyway, girl. Yeah. Get rid of them, because Lou ain't never there, so she ain't never with her husband. So it's like, it's no husband and wife dynamics at least not so far in this season. It's just Tiffany and baby Ace. And it's beautiful as Ace is, it's boring. Okay. So, like with the Housewife franchise, a lot of times some of the ladies, they're off doing this or doing that, or, maybe they got something going on. They didn't want to be a part of the show one specific season. They sit out that season and maybe come back later. I mean, what's his name? Carlos King. He can do that. He can move people around and bring them out and bring them in and bring them out. You know what I mean? And I feel like she should go out and maybe not come back. But if he wants to bring her back if he wants to, or whatever. It's up to him, but take her out for now, okay? Because she's not giving. The Fletchers are, because we never know what the heck is going to come out of Miss Neal's mouth, right? And I'm waiting to get some type of facial expression out of Mr. Fletcher, because he is like monotone face. He doesn't make any expressions at all. He barely changes the tone of his voice, right? So I'm waiting for that. That might happen next season or whatever. I don't know. But yeah. Take the Whitlows out and bring in the Fletchers full time. Now, is Miss Neal kind of flake a little bit? Yeah, because she kind of be talking out the side of her neck a little bit. I didn't like the fact with not this episode, but the last episode before last, when she was walking Stormy to the truck when her Stormy husband was coming to pick her up, and she was kind of agreeing with Marsau and them in that Kiki was clean, right? And she was like at the truck, like, well, if you don't want to stay clean, you gotta stay clean in order to get things done, or whatever the mess that she was saying, right? It was like, girl, how you gonna subscribe to that when you don't even know if it's true? So you just like him, you're gonna believe it before you even know it's true. So yeah, that egged me. That did egg me. So that's what I mean when I don't know if she I don't think she means anything by it, but I just feel like she felt like Marsau was so adamant about what he was saying and have history. She probably really felt like he knew what he was talking about and he was telling the truth, but in all actuality, he wasn't. It was interesting that, and so when Miss Neal and Martell was on the porch, she, had to tell him about the party. I mean, he knew about it anyway, right? Because it was all over the internet prior to. And she was like, she's going. And of course, he doesn't like it. He was like, I won't be there. Martell, you wasn't invited. And you know you wasn't. And he gonna sit up there and say, Mel speaks when people ain't around, like she's speaking and being cordial with him in other settings, but when she's around the clique, the gang, the show, she don't speak. Martell, lies. The lies you tell, okay? Whatever. That's so not true. And so yeah, he's upset. He's, it looks like it's like hitting him like, dang, this chick, she really don't want to have nothing to do with me. And she don't. You just not understanding that. But yeah, so she was Miss Neal basically said, boy, bye, I'm going, and you're gonna have to deal with it. And so that was that. Who cares about Martell? I mean, he didn't use up all his, don't nobody care about him no more. Anyway, this fool Marsau, he is such a liar. He is so cap. Him, Tisha, Maurice, they're all caps. They live lies. they set up scenes at these buildings. Now, I do believe that building that they say, I guess, Credit One is in, and they have other suites that they're going to rent out. I believe that's theirs. That was spearheaded by Kimmy, I believe. So I believe in that. I believe that. I believe that's real. But these work sites, nuh-uh. I don't believe it. Because ain't nothing going on at the work sites. Nothing. A couple of hard hats they got on their head. A couple of them orange barrel things, combs in the scene. Whatever. Marsau, whatever. Okay, he's generally contracting nothing, basically. Or at least till this lawsuit is over with. But, yeah, he recently went on live on his IG. Basically, I don't even know what he was talking about, to be honest with you, because I didn't watch it. I wasn't even interested. And you need to look at this stuff with these people for content. But I couldn't even stomach listening to him. However, I did end up hearing from other YouTubers that he was basically, I don't know what he was saying, but he was basically indicating that he was not going to, at the end of the day, at the end of the nonsense that he was talking about, he's still not going to take a lie detector test, as we knew. We knew he wasn't. So why go live? Like, you was making this big production, this big announcement that you are going to take a lie detector test. So he's good at the underplay for the overplay, or the overplay for the underplay. He's good at it. But we know, because he would not pass. We know he's not going to take one, because he would not pass. He would not pass. But, yeah, it was, this episode was, a little bit of fireworks still left, but for the most part, a little bit dull. The fireworks came in the episode before last. So you guys drop it down in the comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think Kimmy was wrong for telling Mel? No, I think she was said like she said. She just don't want to talk about it. Do you think she was snappy, like getting a little bit wrong with her? And as far as Miss Nail, do you think she should have mentioned to him that the party was going down and that everybody was going? Now that he's going to be trying to find out where this thing was at, or where the party is at, so he can show up. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit your notifications, and I will be back for another. Ciao.